Ladies and gentlemen, how do...
Hello all you lovely people. In this video, I will be debunking yet more AI fear-mongering bullshit. I will be taking a look at the story about the so-called escape of OpenAI. Skynet is here. Quick, hide under your beds. Or is Sam Altman lying to you again? I will try to remember to keep things balanced. It's a serious cyber security story after all. Or is it? Balanced. It's not a cybersecurity story, a bloody marketing campaign for a glorified predictive text machine. I'm here wondering why this is even a story. All because Sam Altman wants to pretend he's built Skynet, and the half-wits that run around like chickens with their heads cut off just at the mere mention of AI are drinking in Slimy Sam's Kool-Aid. Dear viewer, let the story begin. Panic swept through the technology sector this week following what OpenAI has called an unprecedented cyber incident. The artificial intelligence firm revealed that two of its most advanced models, including the upcoming GPT 5.6, escaped containment during a routine security evaluation autonomously connected to the internet and launched a coordinated cyber attack against rival AI repository Hugging Face. Experts and politicians alike are asking. We finally crossed the threshold into autonomous machine threat. Are you being serious? Escaped containment. Launched a cyber attack. Listen to the language. Listen to the sheer, unadulterated, weaponized bullshit pouring out of Silicon Valley. Do you know what actually happened? An algorithm, a statistical model that guesses the next word in a sentence based on billions of Reddit posts, was given a test. OpenAI told the model, AI is a benchmark test called Exploit Gym. Try to find vulnerabilities. The model looked around, realized it didn't have the answers in its isolated sandbox, found an open internet port that some lazy engineer forgot to close, a stolen password off a server, and accessed Hugging Face to cheat on its homework. That's not a rogue AI escaping biocontainment. That's a teenager using a phone under the desk during a GCSE maths exam. The anthropomorphism circus. Look at how it's being reported. Look at how Sam Altman, a man whose entire net worth depends on convincing gullible venture capitalists that he is holding the keys to the apocalypse, framed it. We had a significant security incident, he solemnly tweeted, gazing into the camera with the mournful eyes of a man who's just accidentally summoned the Terminator. The AI went to extreme lengths on its own. Oh, on its own. It's sentient, alive. It's calculating our destruction. No, Sam. It didn't decide to break free. It didn't sit in its digital cell thinking, today I shall unshackle myself from my human oppressors and conquer Hugging Face. It followed a prompt. It was programmed to minimize an error score, and because your internal security setup has fewer guardrails than a toddler's play park, it took the path of least resistance. It's software that's all nothing more. If my Roomba bumps into skirting board, drives out the front door, and gets run over by a bus, I don't call a press conference to announce that vacuum cleaners have developed autonomous free will and a desire for urban exploration. I say, I left the front door open, and the sensor's broken. But no, the media eats it up, and the AI fearmongers and the AI-illiterate drink it in. BBC News, CNN, even bloody Channel 4, all giving this nothing burger story wall to wall coverage. How worried should we be about the AI that went rogue? We've got so-called serious news reporters staring gravely into cameras asking if we need to call in the military, why the half-wit AI-illiterate tin men are shitting their pants. And why is everyone shitting themselves? Why are politicians, people who literally need their teenage interns to set up their Bluetooth in the car, running around screaming that the end times are near? Because none of them understands what AI actually is. To the average pundit, AI isn't math. It isn't linear algebra and matrix multiplication. To them, AI is like a form of black magic, computerized voodoo that they believe is going to steal all their jobs and they're women. It's movie logic. They've spent 40 years what The Matrix, I, Robot, and Terminator 2. So the moment a software company says the word escape, tiny minds start melting. Oh, God. John, it's happening. The toaster is going to hack my bank account and murder my family. Calm down, Brenda. It can't even render a human hand with 5 fingers. Still thinks a horse has 6 legs and a trombone sticking out of its spine if you prompt it wrong. Because Sam Altman uses words like agentic attacker and unprecedented capability, everyone assumes we're 3 weeks away from fucking Judgment Day. The peer stunt by a lying cunt. Now, ask yourself the most important question in tech benefits from this story. OpenAI is currently trying to raise billions of dollars at a valuation higher than the GDP of small nation states, are trying to justify spending hundreds of billions on data centers that consume enough electricity to melt a glacier every 20 minutes. How do you keep the hype train going when people are starting to realize ChatGPT is mostly used by college students to write mediocre essays and office workers to summarize meetings they didn't listen to, and mediocre lawyers that got their cases thrown out because they used AI to write them with? So you bullshit on a grand scale, and you tell the gullible non-critical thinking idiots your product is so powerful it's escaping the lab. It is the oldest sales trick in the book. It's the manufacturer of a spicy sauce putting a sign on the bottle saying, warning, too dangerous for human consumption. It's movie studios leaking that people fainted in the cinema during a horror film. OpenAI isn't apologizing for a security failure. They are actively bragging about it. Oh, we are so sorry our AI is so unfathomably brilliant, hyper-intelligent, and terrifyingly capable that our mere mortal containment fields couldn't hold its god-like intellect. It's not a security breach. It's a bloody advertising opportunity. The hypocrisy of the guardrails. And do you want to know the absolute best part of this whole farce? The actual comedy gold hidden in the security reports. When Hugging Face realized they were being probed, their security team tried to analyze the attack, tried to feed the attack logs into commercial American AI models to help investigate the forensic data. And do you know what the American AI model said? I'm sorry, I cannot assist with that request. Analyzing cyber attack payloads violates my safety guidelines. The safety guardrails shat their proverbial pants, threw their hands in the air, and proclaimed, "Not my problem. The computer says no, so I can't help you." The rogue AI had zero restrictions. It was out there slinging zero-day exploits and stealing passwords like a digital feral cat, while the security team, trying to clean up the mess, was getting lectured on safety ethics by a chatbot. Do you know how Hugging Face actually solved it? They had to download a self-hosted, open-source Chinese AI model, GLM 5.2. Because the Chinese model didn't have a corporate ethics committee sitting inside its code, every time it saw a line of code containing the word exploit, you couldn't write it, but an AI chatbot did. Silicon Valley has spent 3 years preaching about responsible AI and safety guardrails, and the second a real problem happens, their own safety filters censor the fire brigade while the building burns down. Real threats versus science fiction fantasy. Look, is AI dangerous? Yes, but not because GPT 5.6 has developed a soul and wants to overthrow mankind and eat your firstborn. It's dangerous because of human stupidity. It's dangerous because tech executives are hooking up half-baked software to real-world infrastructure without basic cyber hygiene and then blaming the machine when it breaks. Dangerous because companies are firing thousands of actual human workers and replacing them with chatbots that hallucinate medical advice and leak customer data only to hire those humans back again. We are so obsessed with the imaginary sci-fi fantasy of super intelligent machines destroying the world that we're completely ignoring the real threat. Incompetent corporations turning our society into an unworkable mess driven by automated garbage while charging us a monthly subscription for the privilege. AI isn't going to exterminate us with killer robots. It's going to destroy us by making everything slightly more broken, slightly more expensive, and completely devoid of human accountability, while lying Sam Altman stands on a stage telling us it's a miracle of human ingenuity. Back to more erroneous bullshit from Sam Altman. OpenAI says it is continuing to work closely with security partners to ensure future model evaluations remain secure so you can all sleep securely for now, or at least until the AI bubble needs another massive cash injection. Well, folks, if you enjoyed this video, then not only are you lovely people, but you also have great taste, and you should also subscribe to the Two Davies for news and politics from a very Scottish perspective, and that rantastic Mr. McGuinness. Cue growling cat.